Hello beautiful people, welcome to the channel. The Witchy Goth here, hope you're doing well. Today is an Am I the Asshole from a man this time, and it's actually really interesting, and I think it's something that all men should pay attention to. So let's read this. Am I the asshole for calling out my uncle in front of everyone after he made weird comments on my girlfriend's looks and was too touchy? I'm pretty sure that many of us have had a weird uncle or friend or somebody within the family who has been like that. Perhaps you even are that person. So basically, at a family barbecue last weekend, my uncle, mid-50s, kept making creepy comments about my girlfriend Kate, 21 female, who I invited. At first, it was backhanded compliments like, "Wow, you're way too pretty for him." But then it got worse. "I would have snatched you up back in the day, and must be a struggle to compromise for me." He even joked about how my girlfriend must get hit on all the time and how I should keep an eye on her. On top of that, he was being way too touchy, putting his hand on her lower back, touching her arm when he laughed, and even leaning in way too close while talking to her. My girlfriend was clearly uncomfortable but tried to brush it off. She told me privately that it made her uncomfortable, and it would me. And those are boundaries that men need to realise are boundaries. You don't touch another person. Now, if it was me, I would have taken a step back and said, "Please don't stand so close." I would have also said, "Don't touch me, get your hand off of my back." Those are controlling movements and actions by a man. They are done deliberately. I confronted him in front of everyone, straight up calling him a creep and telling him to knock it off in a loud way. Well done to the boyfriend. He got defensive, saying he was just joking, and there it is, the just joking. Remember a few weeks ago I did the pyramid of SV, SA, DV, and part of it was in the bottom, just joking. It moves from just joking upwards through the pyramid. And my mom told me I was out of line for embarrassing him like that. I don't think he was. But when we look at the ages of the people, they're Gen X ages, the uncle, mid-50s. And the era that they were growing up in and were taught by their mothers and fathers would have been something that he would have seen in his father. Unfortunately, these behaviours and actions need to change, and an enabler like his mother is just reinforcing that behaviour. Some family members agreed with me, but others think I overreacted and should have handled it privately, since everyone knows him as a joker and just loves making conversation, which he is good at. I think he could have. He definitely could have done it privately. But once it gets to a point where it's done repeatedly over and over again, perhaps calling him out in front of everybody else will make him realise that actually it's not acceptable to do this. Some male cousins of mine are insinuating I was jealous and exaggerating stuff because my uncle talked to their partners too, and they didn't have any complaints like Kate. And perhaps he wasn't like that with them. I don't know, I wasn't there. It would be nice if this person had put, but he wasn't like that with them, or he was doing the same things. And again, it comes back to how we react in these situations as a woman, how we have been and suffered through SADV, SV and GRAPE. If we have had those experiences, we tend to be a little bit more touchy about it, but we should all be touchy about it because it is not acceptable behaviour. My uncle said he was just making jokes and he didn't mean any of them. And he is really disappointed that I looked at him as that kind of guy. Am I the asshole for calling him out publicly instead of pulling him aside? There's a part of me that says yes, but there's also a part of me that says no. We need to call out this behaviour. We need to. Whether you're a man or a woman, if that kind of behaviour from a man makes a woman feel uncomfortable, it needs to be called out. It needs to stop, because it will just go on and on and on. And if he was a younger man, this may well escalate into other breaking boundaries behaviour. Let me know what you think. Was he the asshole? Should he have told him privately, or was he right to call him out in front of everybody else? Pop your thoughts in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you next time. Blessed be.